Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday. I hope you all are doing well. I am VS Speaks Royally, and so far the sun is coming out here, so that always leads to being a much better day than when it started out overcast and all that. But I had a little fun on YouTube already, hanging out with Divine Seven and my buddy, Sexy Toy Lady, who's probably in the clouds. But hello, hello. Hello to all those in the clouds, the crazies, the rangers also. Thank you for the engagement. Those on the satellite station, hello to you also. Okay, now. Woo! Sussex Saturday. Yes, everybody's still greeting each other. Let me get over here and then work my way back down. Okay, let me see. I'm going to try to remember the timing of when I need to look back in comments. All right, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. As I do each and every Sussex Saturday, I read my favorite quote that I found on the archewell.org site. Okay. Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. So I just want to make a quick note. It is Leo season. Roar. So, Princess Meghan has a birthday coming up, as well as on the same day, Abigail Spencer, and who is her twin, and then former President Barack Obama. And then there's several others that have birthdays, including myself coming up too. To all those who had birthdays just this past week and the week prior, happy birthday, happy belated birthday. May you be continually blessed. All right. I just wanted to share a nice picture of Megan that I saw on the X as I was over there perusing to see what shenanigans everybody was up to. So I wanted to share that. So, as the title says, Princess Meghan named on International Black Heritage Month 2024 Changemaker list. So I happened to see a tweet. I did not recognize the squaddie name, but I did shield it. Um, and this was the post that was shared, as you see, on the 24th. And just saying that Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, for her work through the Archewell Foundation she and her husband created, and for partnering with the NAACP to establish the Digital Civil Rights Award, which aims to support and uplift equity in the online world. So, very sweet, very special. I put the link to the list because it is some very distinguished names on there. But I will drop it again. Let me just get it. I'm not sure if Church Nelly dropped it for me, but I'll drop it again for everybody because it was like one of the top comments, and so it could have been missed as you all were coming in prior to the live stream starting. So there you go. You can go out and look at the list of honorees, and there was an article, and it's just very, very good to see, especially as a supporter of the Sussexes, to see when they are recognized for the work. And let me read this again because some people in the back that have denser, less brain matter. So, the Duchess of Sussex, for her work through the Archewell Foundation, she and her husband created, and for partnering with the NAACP. I want you all in the back of the bus, that short bus sometimes y'all ride. Yeah, okay, because you're gonna see some craziness. I'll just give you a little hint. The folks over in the UK are a little worried about the candidate for president and our Duchess linking up. Very interesting dynamic, but they can all go take you know, a long walk off a short pier, so to speak. Ooh. Very exciting, very happy for Meghan. Harry's chest is puffed out because he loves his wife immensely, and um, you that family over there had their chance to really shine brightly, but they rather be dull and dim, and so there they are. They chased her out, and they're never going back. Okay. Harry will, but they won't. So moving into this, Harry was on ITV in the documentary. Hopefully most of you got to watch it. I did was getting feedback from squaddies and comments, etc. So during it, he said he gave an explanation as to the threat that is against his wife. Um, Everybody did kind of clutch their chest when, the acid part, like knives, acid, it's just, you have to be a sick pup to want to hurt somebody that you don't even know, but to have been ginned up by the media to want to attack somebody speaks even bigger volumes as to how nutty you are. But okay. So he has stated that, he's not going to bring her back. So there's been that, we had that debate on Thursday when we were talking about, you know, Birmingham, UK is the selected location for the Invictus Games 2027. So yeah, if she's not there, she can zoom in. Hey, but everybody will know and should know by then that the reason she's not and not allow those headlines to run is because there's a serious and real threat against her. All right. Now, Spare is on the GQ magazine list, the best audiobooks. Now, I could take this a little for hands-free reading this summer. If you're listening, you're not, yes, you're going to be hands-free, but reading, a little, I've read more into that than needed to be. I'm going to move on. In Squaddie Corner, I don't have anything specific to share except the giving campaign. The link should be pinned at the top. That is the annual Sussex Squad giving campaign that is going towards the Invictus Games 2025. It's a charity that is in Canada where the games will be next year. So if you want to do something more locally and don't want to give, they also are saying through the month of August into September doing a blood drive. So options for you all, you know, in order to give back. So want to remind everybody there is channel merch. There's even trash time merch since y'all love that so much. But thank you to those who have, made purchases. I appreciate y'all so very, 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 very much. So still working towards the next goal from at least myself for the channel is to reach the 10,000 subs. And so we're trotting along slowly but surely. We're getting there. I'm going to get into pre-trash time. Let me just bring up. So other royals, I happened to see this picture when I was doing a search and it just came up. So I butcher names. And so I don't want to say names, but you can see this is a king. It doesn't say queen, but I'm sure that she is in relation to him. But King Matswadi the third, um, there is royalty in Africa still. So, okay. We Dare I have to remind some, I'm going to be doing a little bit more on that particular king. I just wanted to share the picture. Um, Let me come over here because four kings did appear to bestow upon the Duchess and make her a princess in her own right in Nigeria. So, yes, let us not ever forget that moment. All right. So coming back in, I this next screenshot, let me just be sure the other side is, yes, it's moving along with this. Okay, YouTube. I labeled this, husbands who love their wives hold the umbrella. And y'all know I'm being shady for those that do pick up the reference. Yes, and Serena's husband loves her. Okay. Um, Let me come down. Now I did check for Baby Deranger as well as Princess Sinky. They are quiet right now. I shared some Baby Derangers that was out earlier in the week. I guess Baby Deranger's napping again. But anyway, the Olympics has started. Paris. Hopefully everybody saw some of the opening or highlights of it. I just wanted to share at least three pictures that kind of stuck out for me. The Palestinian flag coming in, and everyone should understand why that is important. Mhm. And here's for Greece. Um, for the first time, a black player, team member who is in the NBA, National Basketball Association here in the United States, for those that are outside the US and may not know what NBA means. Um, Giannis, and who is fluent, he grew up in Greece. And so, all right. I just thought it was poignant to share that. And then of course Team USA. Obviously it was raining and some were covered up with their plastic gear. So go Team USA. Now, if you are on the X app, hopefully you have come across the account Angry Taxi Driver. Very nice person, will engage. Of course, if you come at the wrong way, you will get the wrong way, and you'll understand when you see. Had shared this artwork, their artwork, okay? hmm F the monarchy, feed the poor. I think it's very well done, and I wanted to share that with you all. All right. Let me jump into the chat. Good night. There's over 100 comments. Hope. Phew. Oh, okay, it's just a lot. Everybody greeting. Hi, everyone. Um, mhm, mhm. uh, Church Nelly, did I say something funny? Did I? Oh, C says King of Eswatini in Swaziland, Southern Africa. He has so many wives. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I can't wait to do a little research and, have that put into, whichever live stream I happen to do for the week. But thank you for that. I'm going to take a screenshot. Ooh, okay. See, squad is squad is all knowing and we are everywhere. Let me see. Gwen is like glad, absolutely glad Meghan will not be going back to that Viper's Nest. Yeah, I just thought the flyover that time, like it was just a layover. I'll wait for Harry. He'll do what he has to do, and then we'll fly right on out of here. So that's as close as she will come, and with reason and the debate on whether and if she is there, she's there. But he said he's not bringing her back. But let me see. I dropped the link and then I came on down, just checking the comments. Church Nelly, they ride the clown car VS, not the short yellow bus. Okay, I get you, Church Nelly. Woo. Oh, that's too cute. Corlita's talking to Nightbot. Yeah, be nice to Nightbot. Nightbot doesn't zap like it should, but I might have to zhuzh it up some. Little Mac, they got 3 years to get their hit together or Meghan will stay home. Yeah. Well, the fact that, I mean, we know there are individuals that have been jailed because of the threats against her, Archie, Harry, and it's just, we've seen where the media over there, the mouthpieces of the royal family, have openly joked about either dangling Archie over the balcony or tossing, Meghan off the balcony. So, yeah, they cannot be shocked and surprised. And the threats, I mean, that one interview that the former Met commissioner, police commissioner did, where he said even it kind of rattled him a little bit, the type of threats that he was seeing towards her. But, sir, the people that were under you were probably participating in some of them threats. I'm just saying. We know that there was a WhatsApp conversation that got released. So, hello, hello. Please remember, everybody, hit the thumbs up if you haven't already done so. Bum, 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 bum. Let me come on down. Come on down. Hey, Sharon, how are you? Good to see you. Y'all with that. I just hate saying the word. I don't know why I hate saying that word. He gives tampons a bad name. Okay. Little Mac, that's the best portrait of the tampon king. Oh gosh. I mean, it's a nice little spin to it. But yeah, if you're on the X app and yeah, Angry Taxi Driver, I give all credit to that artist. Okay. Hey, C Mac, how are you? Good to see you. All right, let me come on down. Hazel. Hey, Sis Elise, how are you? Make a love shout out to you. To you. All right. Let me see. Let me see. I'm hearing notifications. I'm hoping it doesn't send Kuja over the edge. No. Okay, good. She seems to be quiet. Cookies and cream, how are you? My manager. Hi, Lydia. Good to see you. I know it's hard during the week to catch the live streams that I do. Let me see. Sandra is saying, of course, there are royalties in the continent of Africa. That is the beginning of humanity. Yeah, but some do not like to recognize. They like to believe that family is like, the end all be all. Mhm. We just have to remind them. Mhm. Hey, Olive, how are you? Okay, Tears said, Harry said it loud and clear so all of the UK heard. Yeah. Oh, for all the UK to hear, yes. They did. There are headlines. There are headlines. So wait to trash time. Up. Elaine is saying, hi, Lydia. Sent you a message on Instagram. Feeling a bit better today. Thank goodness. Yes. Thank goodness you are. Um, Lottie, I didn't see the first one, but I'm seeing this comment. I meant to say President Harris. I can't wait for Meghan to come out and in public endorse President Harris. That would make my day. Oh, Lottie. You must know what I'm going to be talking about in trash time because the media in the UK are already throwing out those she better not endorse. Okay. We'll get to that shortly. We'll get to that shortly. All right. Little Mac, what is this? The British media started the Will Harry and Meghan get booed. Oh, now what happens regularly to the left behind worlds. They need to be more careful with prayers and predictions that the words have power to them. And so, you keep putting out that energy and it does come right on back. The hurling of eggs and all that stuff. They better be glad it's just eggs and not a special mud pie. Okay. Hmm. Imagine that. Ooh. Um, okay, Little Max says, someone said when you spread lies, consider that as a deposit which will come back to you with interest. Ooh, British media and that royal family better be ready for their visits from karma. We try to tell them, but the lady in black's going to get them. That karma's going to come and sweep them up, and we'll be here for it. So, all right, let me come back over. I'm going to bring up the marker, just scan the comments again. All right, it's just greetings. And so, we're getting there quickly. Ooh. So we'll have a little bit more extra time for trash time, but, y'all are all good with it. Here we go. It's your favorite time, trash time, trash time, trash time. let me just now, if you're new to hearing this type of information, this segment, I make no apologies, okay, because it might be one of those trash times of all trash times. So, headlines, I do the general search, Prince Harry. Information comes up. I just took a screenshot of what's out there. Of course, oh, he says struggle with the UK tabloids deep in family rift. Yeah, because they didn't want them to sue. I mean, we'll see in a picture coming up. I'm sure that a little rubbing of the elbow, a little greasing of the wallet for some royals was enough just for them to allow the smearing to go on. But Harry's been the brunt of the scapegoating and disgusting headlines, etc. So, you see a lot of the Prince Harry won't bring wife Meghan Markle back to UK, and he explained why. But there should be no reason for anybody to be. There should be none of that. Everybody should already know. Now this individual, I don't know who that is. I'm just going to chalk it up. Um, an opinion. Prince Harry, it was not the press that caused the rift with your family. It was you. So just to say, he's out of touch and you're regurgitating the same bullshit. They explained on January 8th, 2020, when they released their statement saying that they were stepping back as, quote, working royals. They explained in depth why they were. And no, it wasn't Harry. I guess you feel that he should be the battering rod for, Peggy, Pegmeister, Sway, to do his, philandering all over that damn country. But, if he wants to do that, do that. But don't use your brother as a scapegoat. Be a man. Own up to it. Sway. Mhm. Swaying. Anyway, so this person feels that it's Harry, but we know how they do. And yeah, inty way. So Newsweek, again, we know who publishes. Okay, so Prince Harry's triumphant UK return comes with a sting. Mm. Now, with it being the Invictus Games, of course, he's going to be there. Harry's going to put on his game face, pun intended, and get the job done. He's going to be engaging as he always is, charismatic as he always is, and everyone is going to have a very good and regenerating time because the games really, all the prep work leading up to it for those that participate, and then to get into the games and have their matches and, you know, whomever is the victorious team or teams winning, the gold, silver, and bronze. So, mm. Not really a sting. He will be much happier and less of his attention will be drawn to worrying about his wife, someone doing something to her as they're walking through a crowd or something like that. So, mm. Now, Lottie, you had mentioned, and I know many others on, you know, the potential of Meghan, meeting the presidential candidate, or, for many hoping that she will be president, Kamala Harris. So I didn't even click the article, but I can guarantee who wrote this flicking article. So it's the Telegraph. So most of you probably can guess yourselves. It was an opinion piece, which you'll see in another screenshot, but it says Kamala Harris is the Meghan Markle of American politics. Now the dig there. Oh, y'all tried. Squad is like, so they think that's a dig? They're just trying, they have to bring Meghan's name into it. And so this other screenshot that I saw on the X app, basically saying the similarities between the vice president and the Duchess are truly uncanny. Ooh, what, mixed race? That's the uncanny part? That they're strong, intelligent Women, that's the uncanny part. Anything else is, just fodder. Um, mm, they are scared of that meeting if they should meet, which I believe they already have, but yeah, they this has got them shook over there. Shooketh. Shooketh. I know some people have mentioned about Meghan. Oh, what if she's named ambassador? No, she can't go over there. So naming her ambassador would be a waste. Um, but here goes the articles of why they're scared. Meghan Markle urged not to endorse Kamala Harris. Meghan has never endorsed any particular candidate since being with Harry. I mean, that's not what royals are supposed to do, correct? Her thing has always been vote, 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 vote. She's never said a candidate, which is why 45 was always pissed at her. Okay, let me keep on going. Mhm. But as an American citizen, if she wanted to endorse somebody, and her saying that, you know, she likes a particular candidate or not, really should just be that she's speaking her, using her First Amendment right. But we know if Meghan were to say, all hell would break loose. Oh, she's being a little. Either you want her to be a royal or you don't. But y'all need to pick a struggle, you crazy, as my boss would say, mother cluckers need to pick a struggle and keep it pushing. Okay. So here are some more articles. Ah, Lord have mercy. So this was a video. Of course, I didn't. I just took the screenshot of the two with, Meghan Markle slapped with nightmare warning as Duchess tipped for political. I am not clicking your article. They're scared. They are scared. They're scared. And I love it for them. Because these articles and videos would not be made if there wasn't some fear behind them. But, Woo. Mm-mm-mm. I love that Meghan Markle is desperate for power and will use Kamala Harris. Use her? Meghan has power. She walks outside and oh my God, she's out in the sun. How the world's going to end. Why is she having lunch with this person? I mean, like, why is she at the farmer's market? Why is she here? Why is she at a 4th of July parade? Doesn't she realize that she's a royal? She's an American who happened to marry a royal. And he got them out of that country too, didn't he? Okay, let's not play. Now, although she has the styling of lady, not that Colin. I saw this Colin raised 40,000 pounds. Now, forget the headline. I just want to know, are you going to give it to him? Because if I know that man's personality, he going to want it all. And he will talk ish about you on somebody's, news during an interview. He going, where's my money? You never gave me my money. I think Colin Campbell might have bit off a little bit more than she really wanted to chew or play with. Okay. I found these articles a little interesting. Frogmore Cottage sits empty as Prince Andrew refuses to downsize into Harry Meghan's into Frogmore Cottage. But I was like New York Post because I expected to see, a UK publication, but oh no. Mm-mm. And then you have, Prince Harry and Meghan's eviction. Less petty as home lies empty. Well, I mean, okay. or looks petty as the home lies empty. Yeah. So they weren't evicted. They had already moved, but KC3 wants to run around talking about everyone else tighten the belt while he's dripping in diamonds, stolen diamonds from a continent that, they won't ever return them. But nevertheless, and thinking that, that crown and his title make him something. But we all know when it comes down to it, why in the world he ever found himself pictured with this man and that woman is beyond me. But, you know, so may it live on forever and ever and ever. They have the dirt on you, and you took a little settlement, a little, scratch my back, rub my, and then nut all over them. Okay. Anyway, sway, sway. You are swaying. You are swaying. Yes. And as we know, this is what his future balcony moments will look like. Mm. Now, a rhoda with the initials RE, so many of you know who I'm referring to, Maureen. I'm not sure what got up his butt, so to speak, but he went after Kate Beckinsale's mom. After her, but used the mom's cancer. So this headline, this was just the 25th, and just said, Kate Beckinsale opens up about the difficult time she's going through with her mother's cancer. Now, you read that and you would think, oh, she spoke to him. She wasted no time. She eviscerated him. When I tell you she eviscerated him, he best not ever try it again. So she went to her social media. It's a long one, but I'm going to give you the highlights. I'm going to read this first paragraph and then the last sentence that she stated to him. For clarity, I have not met or spoken to Richard Eden, who has written an article implying that I have opened up to him about my mother's cancer. I do not know him and certainly would not speak to the Daily Mail or any other tabloid about something so personal that it's not even mine to share. And so she goes on with, the Daily Mail. Um, there has been some contact legally from what she was stating. So in her last few sentences, disgusting, just stop. And never use my mother in this way again. In fact, have some decency and apologize to my mother and remove this article as requested. Yeah, because as I said, there was legal communication made. She added him, so he can't say he didn't see this. She was like, at Eden Confidential, and in parentheses, so confidential, it didn't happen. Child, she eviscerated him. And I'm so glad that the squaddie saw it and then shared it because I went out and I was screenshotting and laughing along the way. How disgusting of him. But this is what that toxic British media will do. She said, not today. And knowing that this will probably lead to much more, but she's ready for it. And kudos to her. But yeah, this was me. When I read that last line of hers, I was like, whoa, yeah, go Kate Beckinsale. Yeah, no. She went for the juggler. Y'all should know the reference I'm referring to. All right. Anyway, the lady in black has a long list of crazies to deal with. Um, my middle finger energy is always up and stuck when it comes to that family, and they're talking and their mouthpieces, the media. So, because the UK media, if it wasn't okay for it to go to print, it would be retracted and never seen again. So we know. I had shared with the channel members, everybody in the world probably already knows this, but there was discussion on the last live stream about Why haven't they endorsed her? But the Obamas did endorse Kamala Harris. If you didn't know it, they had this phone conversation. It is a video, and I think it was from the 24th, but they shared it on Friday. Um, yes, that was the talk of the town. So, and speaking of reference to that, um, I know there is the cat lady references being made, the single or childless cat ladies. So I have questions because, we don't have cats here, but in my home, I'm speaking. But so these are my two questions. What about single childless dog ladies? And what about married childless ladies who, you know, are dog ladies, not really cat ladies, or are cat ladies? What about us? We do vote, and putting a reference to somebody and equating them to just their reproductive organs, she is a nasty mother clucker. Okay. I just wanted to say that. But I am curious as to where the dog, lovers. Everybody always goes to cat as if that's some bad reference. Cats will F up anybody that comes near us. So actually the cat ladies are a little bit more protective, as is if for me, Kuja would and Penelope would tear someone to shreds if they had to, as they lay here quietly. Now, as we're talking about online activity, there is the catfishing. Here's another example, just to be weary and mindful of accounts that's out here, right, especially right now for these next 5 months. I'll just give it an extra month. So, this person, I am a black woman and I will not be voting for Kamala Harris. Hashtag never Kamala. And then there's the community note that comes in on this. This is AI generated and not a real woman. Mhm. The voices are out there of dissent in any manner that they can to get people to, you know, check the other box. You have two candidates running for president right now. Well, two from the major parties, mind you. So your vote does count. Otherwise, all this ish wouldn't be going on trying to distract and get you all to the point that you just throw your hands up and wave them like you just don't care. Because right now you better care. Okay, that's my little 2 cents. Now I'm gonna come back up here and jump in the chat. Almost 140 comments. Woo, my gosh. All right. Oh, Rafaela, thank you. And Elaine, look at y'all. So sweet. So sweet, so sweet. Now, Sandra, I saw this, hoping to hear Kuja and Penelope. Shh, don't. No, 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 no. Thankfully, they are behaving, and I'm so grateful for that. All right, let me come up. And Little Mac, that's true. They're both California. Let me come up a little bit, come up a little bit. I'm going to pick a spot and work my way down. Bum, 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 bum. I saw that one. Yep, that was the last comment I think I referenced. Saw that one. Uh, Gwen, where's lying clueless Kate getting some more work done on her face? Ooh, you are feeling shady today. I love it. I don't know, don't care where the absent lady is. I'm sure she'll reappear at the right time. Um, I would think she's back in the UK for if because holiday, they probably are holidaying, but she's probably back over there because I believe Divine had said that school's starting over there. So who knows? Maybe the fancy hoity-toity schools do not go back so early. I don't know, but absent lady is being absent. I love it for her too. Mhm. Kim C, how are you? Fashionably late to the party, never late. I see the usual suspects are here and just in time for trash time. Yeah. Trash time. Lottie, no, he cannot. Harry can't vote right now. Unless, of course, he has, gone through the whole process of becoming a citizen. And I think he would share that with us. If he didn't, the media would. Ah, they would. Mm, 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 mm. Let me come on down. Come on down. Lottie, it was William that caused the rift. Yeah, being a jealous little dweezil. Okay. He wants all the attention, but then he doesn't want all the attention because, they can't talk about the alleged affair because he went and got, you know, court papers to stop people, his human rights would be violated. Whatever. Sandra, the British media has dirt on the royal family. Certain ones, yes. Want to run around and try to look perfect, but no one is. And no one is that squeaky clean either. I would be a little fearful. Uh-oh. Oh, great. I don't know if you heard that. That was Kuja. Okay, she seems to be okay. Here she goes again. Let me come on through here. Little Max, so they are saying Kamala is going to win. They put it out in the atmosphere. I was just reading. But don't you love it? They're scared. They are scared. They are scared. Lorna, when you see an opinion piece in the news organizations use it to voice their or the writer's agenda with no fact checking, and it's difficult to sue for an opinion. True. It's a lot of hockey wash, which is why um, the consort, aka Queen Camilla's good friend, whose initials are JC, wrote that disgusting opinion on how he hated Meghan to a nuclear level. Yeah. Ugh. Judy, they want to treat Kamala the same way. They want to bully her. And I say let them try. I mean, we see the things that are being said. Who cares what she did when she was single? Do any of us really want our single lives put out there? Okay. Don't care, don't care, don't care. I've had people say, oh, she was a prosecutor. Okay, so she was an attorney, went to law school. And that is her job. Moving on. Okay. But that family and strong black women, mhm, strong black mixed women, and yes, I'm referencing the black because that's what drives them absolutely crazy. If she was, you know, if Meghan had been Irish and Italian, would they have given a darn? No. Or German and Irish? No. Okay. Antoinette, VS, why don't they talk about Willie Leaks not paying taxes or showing his reports to the people? They are taking all the funds away from their subjects. Wash, rinse, and repeat. Wash, rinse, and repeat. Do. Wash, rinse, and repeat. I understand why a certain individual that was president at the time that visited there must have gotten along swell with them. They have a lot in common, not wanting to show their, you know, information pieces. But you already know why they don't talk about it. Number one, do they really want to talk about Sway Sway? No. Boring. Boring. But it's the usual tactics. I mean, if you expose his um, getting money and not paying taxes and not wanting to show his papers, that's for the folks over there to raise hell over and demand it. But there may come a time when that portrait F the monarchy. Yeah, that might come about. Marshall is saying, in the clouds today, Miss VS and Loving Squad, on another road trip across Texas. Ooh, be safe out there. But if I have a signal and can drag Keith, I will. You are too funny, Marshall. You are too funny. She is not going to skip an opportunity to drag the absent lady if she can. Okay, so Lottie is saying if she is, that's a damn good thing because Kamala Harris loves Meghan Markle. Hmm. Okay, Little Mac is saying they were hoping for Trump to throw Harry out of the U.S., which would cause a whole situation because it would be seen as very political for both that family as well as him. For him, it would be expected. And then everybody in the media needs to ask, well, what are you going to gain in that? Because he ain't going to do anything that he won't get something for it. A little tickle here, a little tickle there. He gets down with the get down because we see how he behaves when he's. Anyway. Here, there are two strong, yes, they are two strong, independent, and intellectual women. Yes, they are. Lorna, so they are saying that Megan was a lawyer, a prosecutor, or a VP in a former life. Well, let's see. They're both married to white men. Maybe that also, even though they're mixed heritage, maybe that has something to do with it. Um, I don't know. There's just, the similarities are uncanny. Hmm. And Angela, this right here. Yes. Hmm. Murdoch is into everything, trying to set the narratives on everything, control everything. Isn't that scary? Hmm. Black Queen is like, get lost, gutter rats. Megan will endorse whomever the hell she wishes. She is not your dagalong slave, you vile Neanderthugs. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Well, again, she's never, to my knowledge, ever formally announced an endorsement. They do this each year that there's an election year on, but one never knows. Again, she could if she wanted to. That would drive them all. Ooh, they would lose their minds, and we would love that. Okay, Little Mac, both are California girls. Considering how many people come from and or live in California, this is not uncanny. Y'all were all over that. Woo! Angela said they need to mind their business, yes, but they don't know. They don't know how to do that. Who I see a paragraph. Okay, cookies and cream. Let me just gather myself. Let me take a sip of my tea first before I click on it. Okay. Cookies and cream. That ghastly, racist, unroyal family can put an end to this whole nonsense if they want to. They need to realize their smear campaign is useless. The Sussexes aren't going anywhere. They're a team. That right there. Okay. Let me star that because that might be one of my last comments. I don't know. Kim C. Megan excelling at everything she sets her hands to. These unroyal bozos are petrified, just imagining what she'll touch next. Yes, we haven't seen the Netflix side. We haven't heard the new podcast. We are waiting. And we haven't seen the full launch of American Riviera Orchard. Woo, we are waiting. Mhm. And that alone should really solidify the billionaire status. Okay. And not for her, but for generations to come. They're building generational. Okay. Let me. Church Nelly. People gave money to Sir Campbell. What the hell? Yes. That's all I'm going to say. Yes. Gwen agrees with you, Black Queen. Black Queen, the truth. Yes. Divine Prince Andrew is a hot mess. Very much so. I'm loving that they trying to move him. He has lived in, well, at least this particular home for decades. I'm not sure why they just think he's going to move because, the heir decides he wants to live there when you don't even have, it's just ridiculousness. But Andrew is like, try me. Try me. And I'll air you out. You knew he probably would. He doesn't have much to lose. Lorna, 40,000 pounds for Sasquatch so he can go to the nearest McDonald's, then to emergency ward with chest pains. Now, if you believe he really went to emergency. That was what his first pit stop after allegedly getting out. Tier, if Meghan wants to endorse Kamala, it's none of your business. Meghan is not desperate for power. She's powerful as is. That's why you all can't go a day without talking about her. See, I added an emphasis for you, Tier. I added a little emphasis for you, Tier. That needed that. Okay. Little Mac Black Queen totally agree. Meghan is free to do whatever the hell she pleases. I'm giving, got to give Tier Little Mac that because that's how it sounds. Hey, Veronica. Kim H is saying facts, Tier. Facts. hmm When those idiots make up lies for no reason, well, if it sounds good to them, they just feel that, oh, this'll work. This'll work. We'll just stick, her name in it and it'll work. It'll work. So let me come over here. Marshara is saying Tina Knowles has endorsed Kamala and Beyonce has given permission for her song Freedom to be used at her rally. So all we need is Taylor's endorsement. The Swifties are already organizing for Kamala Harris. I believe she may have indirectly, so let me see if I can find the picture. I will put it up and you tell me if perhaps she may have, but she just didn't officially say. And I did hear that Beyonce had given permission. The whole thing is Kamala's Kamala, however we pronounce it, right? Because I've said it both ways, but her campaign had the decency to ask permission. The other just uses the music and then gets hit with cease and desist for using it. So let me try to find the picture because now I don't see it. Doggone it. Let me just see if I'll do this little search. I'll just hang. Oh. Dolly Parton, childless cat lady who is actually Appalachian. Somebody shared that. Okay. Oh, here we go. So I don't think she shared it, but for y'all that want Taylor to come out, has she ever endorsed anybody specifically? I'm not aware that she's ever endorsed anybody, but I'll just share this since her name was brought up. Someone shared this, and I was like, oh. It would fit perfectly into what she thinks of that wannabe vice president's thoughts. But okay, let me come back over here. All right. So, shall be quite interesting to see going forward. Sandra is saying, yeah, Kate, tell them not today, Satan. Meaning the daily fail is going to learn not to F with people and their family. Well, now wait a minute. You think they would have learned when Meghan sued them for that privacy, and they were losing their minds over it. So, all right, let me give thanks to those who have dropped love. To Elaine, thank you for the super sticker. Raffaella, grazie for the super sticker. May what you both have given unto me be returned to you 1,000 million times over. I'm just checking to make sure that nothing dropped on the Cash App side. It did not. Okay, so let me play my song for y'all. And thank you. Here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. To the both of you, thank you so very, very, very much. Let me see. Let me come down. Yeah. Lottie. R.E. needs to mind his damn business. He does. And he found out real quick. She was not taking that. I mean, how dare he? First of all, you want us to be quiet about the absent lady's alleged diagnosis. Alleged. See there, Kivia, you're not right. My gosh. But then he then goes in on an actress, mom, about her diagnosis. Like, give me a break with that. That is so disgusting and hypocritical of the royal family's mouthpiece. All right, so let me come here. Let me take down this. And because it's on Cash App, you can't see it. But Kivia, thank you, thank you, thank you for the Cash App. I just looked and then I went back and I'm like, I got notification and it's right at Kuja's head. So I'm thankful she didn't lose her mind. This is for you, Kivia. Thank you. What you've dropped on me be returned unto you 1,000,000,000 times over. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. So, again, all right, let me go back to the comments, come back up. Let's see. Uh oh. Marshall, whoops, squad. I'm losing power. I'll have to catch the replay soon. All right. Let me see. She's probably been gone. You know, I'm so far behind by the time I see y'all comments. Whew. Okay. Let me read this. Black Queen. Did Dickie Heathen respond to her and violate? Oh, yeah. He wouldn't take shit about a white woman because they are off limits. But Meghan is open season for their vile hate. Disgusting. That part. That part. hmm They were all losing their, you know, minds over the absent lady and how dare y'all say this stuff. But then you're going, and it's not even the actress herself, it's her mom. Like, yeah, don't play with people's moms. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I see you, Debbie 89. I see you. Let me see. Okay, Elaine, we'll watch the rest on catch up as my hubby needs feeding. All right. Be well. Let's see. Elaine says that cookies and cream, excuse me. The ungodly family has no shame whatsoever. No other family, royal family, is in the media every day with their buffoonery. They're on ongoing soap opera. Yeah, I do wonder about that. Like I heard about Queen Mary in Denmark, and being hit by that person on a scooter, but then didn't hear much else except that she was going to be okay. So. Um, Yeah, it's just amazing to me. Wanda, amazing that Vance's wife is Yale-trained lawyer and married to that clown. I'm gonna keep myself quiet on that. Okay. Corlita VS, thanks for all your insight. Blessings to all. Have to run. Okay, you take care. I know it's the middle of a Saturday. Y'all out and about. Um, mm, well, she probably doesn't, Churchinelli, I'm sure she's heard them before, maybe not at the magnitude that she will be hearing them or has heard them, especially this past week. But if she don't stand up for, you know, others when they come for you, do not expect others to come rescue you. Okay. Let me just say that. Hello, Matilda. Goodbye, Matilda. Okay. Let's see. Little Mac Wanda. Some of the maggots are made because Vince is of Indian descent and is practicing Hindu. Clearly, Trump did no vetting. Will do. Don't put it that he didn't. He wants to pull that segment of the, population to vote for him. See, look, they can say what they want. Anyway, moving on. Let me come back over here. Here, saying you are black and not voting for Kamala is your choice. Nobody cares. Run along with your fake identity, right? Now, yes, agreed. There's no reason to identify. I am, first of all, the profile picture should have been enough, but no, you had to come out with something. And then that community tag came up hilarious. It's just like Joey. Was that his name, Joey? I am a black woman. Oh, Divine is saying sorry. Yes, my correction. Most public schools are out for the summer. Oh, they're out for the summer. Oh, okay. Not a problem. I know the entire month of August is usually the month of what holiday. Everybody holidays in the month, but Little Mac, Wanda M. Some. Oh, did I read this? Yeah, because I think I saw that one. Divine private schools go back in a few weeks' time. Oh, okay. So Sway Sway and um, Absent Lady will have to be in attendance or back in public sighting. Probably all tanned and everything else. Yes, because people who are getting certain treatments really can't be in the sun. Okay, just gonna say. Mhm. All right, Angela says dog security is on duty. Yes, they are. Thankfully, it's quiet. Nothing, no deliveries. Husband is gone to go racing. It's all good. Gwen, now Gwen, be nice. Dumbass Trump has started with the name calling. Oh, that should not be a shocker to you. You know that is what he does. Again, when they go high, we should go to the depths of hell and below. Okay. But most people are doing a lot of that for him. So, Kim C. Church the MAGA maniacs are already sorry about picking Vance. If they can, watch them dump him and pick another demographic. OMG, that would be true. I truly hope they don't because that will speak volumes, even bigger volumes, but that will speak volumes. Let me see. Little Mac, Gwen, she should call him a convicted felon. That's the name that needs to stick to Trump, and it don't even matter. They. If you remember, he said, I guess just after he had kicked off his first run for president, and he said I could go out in the middle of Fifth Avenue and kill someone, or delete someone, and nothing would ever happen. And he was right. He knew. Wanda says she is going to win. Okay. Thank you, Wanda. Connie Palmer, how are you? And to Sis Hilda, if you're out there, hello, 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 hello. I haven't seen you drop down from the clouds, but just in case you're listening, hello. Hello, Mina. I don't know if I said shouted your name out. You know how I do from time to time. See, oh my God, the orange man disrespect women, but it's a woman to keep him away from the Oval Office karma. Well, it could be the one that stands next to him and doesn't really smile when she has to hold his hand too, but I'm just having a little Tourette's moment. Let me see. Sandra says, Antoinette, that is the problem. Royal family calling the citizens subjects. Yeah. Yeah. People are tired of that. The old guard, so to speak, that generation that just loved that. Oh, look. Yes, we are your subjects. Most of them have transitioned on. The younger generation, probably even my generation, is like, F you. Oh, okay. Praying Auntie. Has anyone seen VP's first ad with Beyonce's song Freedom? She gave Kamala permission to use. Yes, I've seen it. Powerful. Okay. Powerful. Jules, how are you? Hello to you. Hello to you. Um, Kim C. Francella, Trump's panicking because he sees that orange jumpsuit getting closer and closer. True. Mm, 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 mm. Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Oh, Dara, how are you? Hi, all running errands and listening, but wanted to say Megan is Irish and Maltese and maybe more. But the one dry rule is all they see. Oh, yeah, the one drop rule, that's what you're saying, is all they see. So, so true. They see all of Doria's genetics in her. And so that just drives them absolutely batty. Isn't that something? Again, I remember her saying, I believe, that that never was an issue. Her heritage never was an issue growing up, all through college, etc., until she hit the UK. Ooh, speaks volumes. All right. They were not having that. And Harry said, F you all, because that's who I'm going to marry. Hi, Karen. No, not late, not late, late. Let me see. Cookies and cream. Megan is free to do as she pleases. She has complete autonomy over her life. She owes that unroyal family nothing at all. She is not their bond servant. The unroyals need to leave her alone and move on. Ooh, that might be the last comment. Okay, let me see. Praying Auntie is saying these powerful women are scaring the it out of them. I'm loving it. Me too. Me too. High five. I'm loving it. Rosa, how are you, Rosa? Good to see you. Okay, Lorna's saying watching women's water polo, the U.S. has a black woman as guard. Wow, yes. hmm 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 Boom. Karen is saying that Taylor endorsed Joe. Oh, okay. Doesn't always guarantee it moves right to the next one, but I'm pretty sure I would just be surprised if not, especially with her posing with cats, because I wasn't sure of the timing of that. I was like, oh man. Yes, Black Queen. Kamala. We have to say it right because Trump and his vile minions love to mess up the pronunciation out of hate and spite, y'all. That's just their typical. That's just their typical. But yes, Kamala. Ingrid. Oh, excuse me. Cookies and Cream says, Church like that ungodly family disgusts me. They're entitled psychos. Yes. It's just the stuff that went on behind the scenes that we only know a little bit about, just a little bit. I'm just glad they got them out of there when they did. Oh, ooh, y'all been busier. Wow. Okay. So Sandra, thank you for the super sticker. Lottie, thank you for the super sticker. To you, Rafaela, grazie, grazie. Thank you again for a super sticker. Okay. May the love that you three have dropped on me be returned unto you 1,000,000,000 times over. All right, let me come here. Here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. To the three of you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, 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 okay. Bum, 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 bum. Let me come back. Let me just look. Black Queen, just because someone is book smart, but not common sense smart. Yeah. Some lack that big time. Big, 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 big time. All right. What time? Oh, we're over an hour. Okay. Um, I am well, Connie. I'm well. I'm doing good. Karen W, hello, hello to you. All right. So I have reached the bottom of the chat. I'm going to grab the final comment that will be up on the big screen. And let me see, both are from Cookies and Cream. I'm going to do this one. Megan is, there you go. All right, because it just encompasses everything that we have talked about. All right, hopefully you all have remembered to hit the thumbs up. If you're able to share me out, share me out. I do appreciate each and every one of you being here, spending time. Hopefully you enjoyed trash time. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I'm sure I'll see a few of you around respective YouTube halls later on. And be safe. Take care. As Cookies and Cream would say, stay hydrated. I'll say it, no bad energy. Yes, we have our repellent out for that. So, love you all. Take care. Bye.